Now you'll find I've not got Paul's audio, so you're not going to get any conversation between me and Paul. But Paul has got all the video and all of the sound, both sides of the conversation, so he'll be taking care of all of that. I just thought I'd post this up and talk about that cafe and basically show a nice piece of road for a good ride down. It's really good, this one. Well, on my way back from the Lockside Cafe, called in because I've seen the menu is reasonably good when I looked at it online. It's got quite nice sort of views outside with the canal and the locks and all of that. Kind of quite like the look of it, to be fair. Also had breakfast on the menu, did a bit of beer as well, and there's a campsite just across the canal. So the reason for checking it out was to see if it'd be worth pitching my tent across the other side of the canal and wandering over for breakfast and maybe having a bit of tea as well, so I don't have to carry food. When we got here, it's always been a little bit tricky for me, this one. I've ridden past this cafe loads of times and not been able to figure out how to get in. There's an obvious gate, sort of an obvious entry point if you like, but when I've looked through it, it's basically gone straight to the side of the canal. Of course I don't want to be riding my bike along the side of the canal, do I? You know what's going to happen there if I do that. This time, coming along with Paul, I decided to go and get Google Maps up, zoom in on it and have a look, and I could see that there was a car park with like a second entrance that was quite easy to miss. So then I got Google Man and walked along and had a look at it and thought, yeah, you missed that quite easily, but now you know it's there, you can give it a go. So today, I arrived quite slowly, about 100 yards before the cafe. I slowed right down and looked for the gap in the hedge. There it was. Sailed straight through, no trouble. Nice little car park. It's not a very big one, probably get about 4 or 5 cars in it, and that's about as much as you'd manage. But certainly enough room for 2 motorbikes. The menu looked okay, to be fair. I mean, they did a cooked breakfast, although when we arrived they'd stopped serving the cooked breakfast. But they did a variety of sandwiches and baguettes and everything. So I had a couple of tuna and sweet corn baguettes and a cappuccino. To be fair, you also get some of these baguettes sometimes that they're a bit tough, a bit crusty if you like. These were melt in your mouth as you bit into them, and then you got the tuna and the sweet corn. I'm not being funny, they were bloody lovely. So I think I will look at the campsite for later in the year for one of my one-night winter camping